I'm Baba Bully.
Okay, hi Baba Bully. What's yours?
My name's Baba Elijah.
Bob Elijah. Well, Bob Elijah, nice to meet you on this slide. Today this is our class. I'm going to move it back here a little bit. Today I am going to teach underwater invisible basketball. Have you guys done underwater invisible basketball yet?
No.
Okay, wow. This is actually an Olympic sport this year. So we are going to practice and we're going to be super good at it. And we are going to go to the Olympics. Okay?
Okay.
So first, take your invisible basketball. Take it, and then we have to dribble like this. Can you guys see your invisible basketball?
No, it's invisible.
Can't see it? Okay, so you need those magic goggles, and then you'll see them. Okay? So everyone put on your magic goggles. But I'm good, so I don't need to see it. Okay, now can we see them?
Oh!
All
Oh!
right. Okay, so now our first exercise. Stand on one foot. Okay, and then you have to dribble like this. Dribble, dribble, dribble all the way here, and then dribble backwards like this. And then again. Okay. And then can you dunk into the invisible hoop like right there? Just right there.
Oh.
Okay, good job. Awesome job. Can you guys all give them a round of applause? That was really good. They're going to win though, but you can win a gold medal. Okay, all right. So today I have an assignment for you. Tomorrow when you come back to class, I need you guys to submit your homework. This is really important because this is the special test that I give to my students. If you pass this test, you can continue in my class and go to the Olympics. But if you do not pass it, or if you fail it, or if you cheat, or if you do anything that you want to do, I will ban you from this. The history of underwater invisible basketball. Any questions?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. Well, please return my magic goggles and my invisible basketball. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Don't be late.
Hey, Baba Elijah,
What?
do my homework for me, unless I'll bully you.
Do I have to?
Yeah, unless I'll bully you.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Bob, Vanessa, today the bully was asking me to do his homework. What should I do?
For this research paper, I've been learning about a Wolverine. And this Wolverine was really bold and stood up for what's right. Do you want to hear more about it?
Sure.
So one day, the Wolverine and its cubs were just walking around, playing and eating a meal. But then, later, a bear smelled the food and spotted the Wolverine. And it slowly crawled to the Wolverine because it was very hungry and it was looking for food. But then the bear suddenly growled. Roar! But the Wolverine stood its ground and didn't even move. So the bear attacked it. And when the Wolverine was down, it gathered all its remaining strength and scratched the bear down to the ground. And then the bear ran away, screaming with pain. And that is the story of the Wolverine. But it's better to be bold and stand up for what's right.
Thanks, Bob and Vanessa. I'll tell Bobo Bully later.
Okay.
Hey, Bobo Bully. I didn't do your 1,000 word essay yet, but we can go ask Baba teacher for some help.
Oh, I guess
Okay, let's go. Okay.
time to shine. One is?
Oh, I know it.
What is it?
Is it number one that you have to slouch?
Not quite right. Does anyone in the audience know what number one is? Yes? Yes. Yes, good job. It's All right, good job. Okay, number two is to be quiet. So now, can you guys be really loud? And when I show up number two, can you guys be quiet? All right, start. Good job, good job, good job, good job. All right, last one, number three, is to smile with at least 3 teeth. All right, everyone smile. Works. All right, good job, good job. And now, to be respectful and have fun. All right, class is done.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Where are my students? I am Baba, teacher Miss Frizzle, and I teach the underwater imaginary basketball class. Are you guys my students? Does anyone want to play invisible basketball with me? So this is how you play invisible basketball, okay? We throw an invisible basketball, and we want to see if we can catch it.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, here are my students. Okay. Hello, what are your names?
I'm Baba Bully.
Baba Bully. Why is your name Baba Bully?
Because it is.
Oh, okay, I see. And what is your name here, sir?
My name's Bob Elijah.
Bob Elijah. Oh, okay, nice to meet you. I think I've heard of a Bob Elijah before. Did you, go to Shine Character Camp or something?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, are you guys ready for our underwater imaginary invisible basketball class?
Sure
Yeah?
am.
Okay. So a little bit of explanation. Underwater invisible basketball is not an Olympic sport right now, but it is going to be. And so I want you guys to be the champions. Do you want to be the champions of my underwater invisible basketball class?
Yeah.
Well, not just my class, of the entire Olympics, and you'll win gold medal.
Yeah.
Okay, if so, I need you guys to commit to a few things, okay? Number one, you need to come to practice daily. Because if you don't practice, then how are you going to get good? Especially since it's invisible basketball, you really, really need to practice so it looks like you actually know what you're doing. Can you agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number two, I'm going to give you guys all homework to do. And you need to complete your homework each day on time, and you need to complete it according to my requirements. Can you do that?
I guess I can because I want gold medal.
Kind of.
Kind of? Okay, well, if you want gold medal and if you want to continue in my class, then you will have to do the homework. The third thing I will do is my rule in this class is no cheating. If I ask you to complete your homework, you must complete your own homework. Otherwise, you will be disqualified. Okay, so let us all start out. So I will hand you your invisible basketball. Here you go. Baba Bully, here's yours. Baba Elijah, here's yours. Okay, now take it on one finger and spin it.
Wait, where's our basketball?
It's right there. It's invisible. Oh, you guys can't see it, right? Okay, well, I have glasses, like magic glasses, so I can see it. But I guess you guys can't see it, so guess what? Lucky for you, I brought my magic goggles! Okay, put on your magic goggles.
Whoa.
If you put those on, you will be able to see the invisible basketball. Can you see it now?
Whoa!
Okay, now toss it around, toss it up and down a few times. Okay, so the very important thing in underwater invisible basketball is that you need to be able to stand on one leg and hop and dribble at the same time. So from here to the stage. Okay, all right, now your next test. Can you dribble down the stairs?
Oh, this is rather dangerous.
Okay, dribble without it falling down. Good job, good job. Now dribble up the stairs again. All right. Okay, great job. So now gently place your invisible basketball on the ground. Now I'm going to have class time. I'm going to teach you a little bit about the history of invisible basketball. Ready?
Okay.
The end. Do you know why? Because this is the history of invisible basketball. And we are making history today. So, your assignment for today is to write a 1,000-word research paper on the history of invisible basketball. Okay, what that means is you need to write a journal reflection of what happened today, because this is history, and we are making history, and this is our invisible basketball class. Are you ready
Yeah.
to do it? Okay, bye-bye. I will see you tomorrow. But you guys have to return your magic glasses to me, as well as my invisible basketball. All right, thank you very much, and I will see you all later.
Hey, Bob Elijah,
What?
do my homework for me.
Do I have to?
Yeah, unless I'll bully you.
Okay, I'll do it. Hey, Baba Nessa. Baba Bully made me do his homework today. What should I do?
Oh, in my research paper about a Wolverine, I've been learning that a Wolverine is really bold. Do you want to know more about it?
Sure.
One day, the Wolverine and its cubs were playing and eating lunch. But then, they crawled to it. Then it let out a really loud roar.
Roar!
The Wolverine did not move one bit. Instead, it stood its ground and was bold and stood up to the bear. The bear attacked the Wolverine, but the Wolverine defended itself. And then the Wolverine gathered all its strength and then slapped the bear. The bear ran away, screeching in pain. And the Wolverine saved its cubs from the vicious bear. Story of the Wolverine.
Thanks, Baba Nessa. I'll be sure to tell the bully that we can go ask the teacher for help.
Okay.
Thanks. Hey, Baba Bully. So I didn't exactly do your homework, but we can both ask the teacher for help.
Oh, well, I guess I can do that.
All right, let's go find the teacher. Where's the teacher? Okay.
Baba teacher, Miss Frizzle, and this is my invisible desk. Today I'm also doing my homework, and I am writing on the history of invisible basketball. This is how I type before. Oh wow, I'm so good at typing. I love
Baba
it.
teacher!
Why are you guys interrupting me? It's okay. Welcome, my wonderful students. You guys are future gold medalists. How can I help you?
Hey, we need help on our 1,000-word essay. Can you help us?
I will think about it. Did you cheat?
No.
Okay. Did you come to practice every day? Well, since today was the first day that you did. What was my third rule again? I forgot.
I forgot to.
Okay, well that's not important. Okay, how can I help you?
We need help on our essay.
Oh, on your essay. All right, great. So everyone, you guys need to also all take out your imaginary desks, and we're gonna open our invisible computers, and we can start typing. So day one. Today I went to class with the fabulous Baba teacher, Miss Frizzle. And then let's all go type, and then we can go and finish our 1,000-word essay. Yay, we're done.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shine.
Hello.
Hi, Baba Raja. Hi, Baba Nessa. Today we'll be learning the 1, 2, 3 rules. Can anyone here tell me what 1 is? Yes, Baba Nessa?
Slouching.
Not quite right. Can anyone in the audience? Baba Elijah, what's number 2?
Being really loud.
No, number 2 is to actually be quiet. Okay, now everyone make noise, and when I point out number 2, be quiet. Start. Good job, good job. Okay, last number 3. Number 3 is to smile with 3 teeth. Everyone here smile for me, please. Smile. Good job, good job. All right, class is over. Now, remember to be respectful and have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Drizzle. Where are my students? Oh, by the way, I teach underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball. Have any of you guys played basketball today? Ever before? If you played basketball, raise your hand.
Wait.
Okay, thank you. If you played imaginary basketball before, raise your hand. No? Oh, okay, 2 people, 3 people. How about invisible imaginary basketball with special invisible glasses? No?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there you guys are. I was looking everywhere. I thought you might be in the piano, and I was just like, where are my Baba students? Anyway, by the way, I am Baba teacher, Miss Frizzle. I am an expert in imaginary invisible underwater basketball. So we are in an ocean right now. Pretend we're in an ocean right now. What's your name?
My name is Baba Light.
Like this.
Bob Elijah. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Baba Bully.
Okay, I see that I have 2 students. Baba Bully here with the black hair and Bob Elijah with the red cape, blue hair, and red cap thingamajig. Okay, awesome. All right. So what we need to do today is we need to first practice our invisible basketball skills. But do you guys know why we are playing invisible, imaginary underwater basketball? Not tall enough? Well, that's not true. Let's ask our students today. Why are we playing this game?
My mom let me come here today because I really wanted to come here.
No, you really wanted to come here. And how much did you have to pay to come to my special class?
$1 bajillion.
$1 That's right. I am so rich. I have $2 from my tuition fees. Well, anyway, there's going to be a new Olympic game, and that's going to be underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball. And so today we need to practice. And if you guys are really good, then I will send you to the Olympics and you might just win. But before we start, I have 3 rules. My first rule, does anyone know what my first rule? Can you guess what my first rule is? Sit straight. Well, actually, we need to stand. So, yeah, we're not going to do the sit straight thing, but thanks. Our first rule is come to practice every single day. So, how often should you come to practice?
Every single day.
Every single day. That's right. You need to come to practice every single day. My second rule is that you need to be honest and never cheat. I will give you assignments, and you may never cheat. If you ever cheat, you will be banned from my class, and I will not refund you your tuition fee of $1 bajillion. Is that clear?
Clear.
Okay. All right. First, now we're going to first practice some dribbles. So I want to first see if you guys can all stand on one leg. So everyone stand on one leg. Now, you must rub your stomach and pat your head like this. And my students do that? Okay, pretty good. All right, now you must hop while doing that. Okay, good. That's a preliminary. Okay, now are you guys ready to take the basketballs? Sure. Step front a little bit. Here are our invisible basketballs for you, and one for you. Now you need to dribble them.
Wait, where's our basketballs?
You can't see it. Oh, I forgot. You guys need special glasses. That was what the $1 bajillion were for. I have over here my magic invisible glasses. If you put them on, you can't see anything. You know what? If you put it on your head just like this, like over your hair, it also works.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah, and then take your cap off. We don't need that. So my goggles are underneath my special hat, as well as my special furry thing like this. This helps me see. Okay. All right, you guys have it on? Okay. So now, can you see your imaginary basketball?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right, stand on one leg. Now dribble all the way to the end of the line. Dribble, 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 dribble. Okay, pretty good. Now dribble back. Let me see how good you guys are. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, now I want to see if you can dribble with both hands. Just change hands like that. Pretend you're juggling. Okay, pretty good. Will you guys commit to come and practice every day?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Very good. All right. Now, please return my glasses. Oh, actually, you don't. Just return my invisible balls to me. Thank you. Now, I will tell you about your homework. Your homework is a very special assignment. Are you ready to listen to it?
Yeah, sure.
Because for the homework, I have very special rules. If you don't finish the homework on time and do it correctly and do it honestly without cheating, you will be banned from my class, and I will not refund your tuition fee of $1 bajillion. As I said, $1 bajillion times. So, this is your assignment. Your assignment is to write a 1,000-word research paper on the history of underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing here is quite special because we are the first people to make underwater. Actually, you know what? Have you ever heard, this is your first time in my underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball class, right?
Yeah.
So why don't I do this? I'm going to help you out with your research paper, and I'm going to give you guys the history of underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball. Okay, ready? So sit down. I will start, and I will pull up my invisible PowerPoint slides, and here we go. Start. At the end, I am finished. Do you know why? It is because we are making history today. This is the first time in history we ever had underwater, imaginary, invisible basketball, so therefore we are writing history. So your assignment is to basically write a reflection of what happened today to preserve it for future generations as they see how good we are in inventing this new sport. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Ta-ta!
Hey, but Elijah, you must do my homework for me.
Do I have to?
Yeah, unless I'll bully you.
Oh, okay. I'll do it. Hey, Bob, Vanessa.
Yeah?
The school bully today told me to do his homework. What should I do?
Well, you know, in this research paper I've been doing, I've been learning about the Wolverine, and I heard that it was really bold. Do you want to know more about it?
Sure.
One day, the Wolverine and its cubs were playing around, walking around, and eating a meal. But then, a bear smelled the aroma of food and hunger pains in its stomach because it hasn't eaten for months. But then it spotted the Wolverine and its food and slowly crawled over to it. And then it suddenly let out a loud roar. The Wolverine did not move one bit. Instead, it stood its ground and did not even leave. The bear attacked the Wolverine, and the Wolverine defended itself. But when it fell down, it gathered all its strength and courage and then hit the bear one last time. And the bear screeched in pain while it ran away. The Wolverine showed boldness by willing to stand alone. Even though the bear was much larger than the Wolverine, it stood its ground.
I'll do his homework, but we can go ask the teacher for help.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, Baba Bully, I didn't do your homework, but we can also ask the teacher for help. Would you like to come with me?
Okay, let's go ask the teacher.
La 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 la. I have an invisible car, and I also have my invisible laptop and computer desk. Don't you guys love how beautiful it is? I can just type like this. You know how normal people have to type like this? I can type like this. Because you don't have an invisible desk with an invisible laptop with an invisible screen. Here, I'll give you one. Here you go, and here you go. Okay, ready? Let's start the story. Today, I went to the underwater invisible basketball class with the fantastic Baba teacher, Miss Frizzle. And then you can type the next sentence. We're all going to work on it together. What did you do in the class?
And then we skipped around and played invisible basketball.
That's right, and we are going to the Olympics. The end. Bye-bye.
Wow, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Baba Becca. What about you?
My name's Bob Elijah. What grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade.
Oh, me too.
Do you like my watermelon hair? I just got it done today.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you.
Hey, what'd you learn in school today?
Oh, that's right. I learned that we humans came from apes. You know, monkeys, we came from monkeys.
Really?
Yeah. Because my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa was the dirt, literally. Because, like, you know, my friends and teachers told me, and they're smart, so if you don't know about evolution, you're not smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go to class. Bye.
Oh, bye. Hey, Bob, Vanessa.
Yeah?
Bob Beckett told me today that us humans came from apes. I know that God created humans, but I'm too afraid to speak the truth. What should I do?
You know, it's okay to be scared. But you know, in Shine, remember we learned about boldness? You have the first I will know the truth. But the second I will is I will not be afraid to speak the truth. So you shouldn't be afraid to say what's right. You know, in history class, I learned about this really bold man named Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
Cool. Can I hear more?
Sure.
My name's Bob Elijah.
That's so nice.
What grade is yours?
Oh, I'm in 3rd grade.
I'm in 3rd grade too. I really like your hair.
Thank you. I just got it today. It's the watermelon hair.
Wow, it's really nice. You want to play some more?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, what'd you learn today in school?
Oh, that's right. I learned that us humans came from apes, you know? Like we came from monkeys.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, because my friend and teacher told me that, and they're smart. So, like, if you don't know about evolution, you're not smart.
Okay. I gotta go.
Same. I gotta go to my next class.
Bob, Vanessa.
Yeah?
Bob Becca told me how humans were originally apes, but I knew that God created humans, and I'm too afraid to tell her the truth. What should I do?
You know, it's okay to be scared, but you know, in Boldness, we learned earlier in Shine today, we learned that we should know the truth and not be afraid to speak the truth. So even though you're afraid, you shouldn't be afraid to speak the truth. You know, in history class today, I learned about this really bold man named Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Do you want to know more about him?
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Baba Becca.
My name's Bob Elijah. What grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade.
Me too.
That's so nice. Do you like my hair? It's watermelon.
It looks really great. You want to play some more?
Yes.
Hey, what'd you learn in school today?
Oh, that's right. I learned that us humans came from apes, you know? We came from monkeys millions and millions of years ago.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah. Because my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa was literally the dirt, you know? And then his son was the bacteria, and then his son was a shrimp, and then his son was a fish, and then his son became a bird, and then his son became a bear, and then his son was a monkey, and now here I am.
Are you really think you're correct?
I think so.
Hey, Bob, Vanessa.
Yeah?
Bob Beckett today told me that humans came from apes, which I know isn't true because God created humans, but I'm too afraid to speak the truth. What should I do?
You know, it's okay to be afraid, but remember in Shine we learned about boldness. And the first I will is, I will know the truth. And the second I will is, I will not be afraid to speak the truth. You already have the first I will because you know that God created us. And the second I will is not being afraid to speak the truth. So you shouldn't be afraid to have so you should have boldness. You know, in history class today, I learned about this really bold man named Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
Cool. Can I hear more?
Sure.
The charming, slightly balding man in the driver's seat steps out of the car.
Good day, offizier.
The stone-faced Nazi guard looks suspiciously at the man and demands to see his papers. Without hesitation, the driver hands several official documents over to the soldier.
So you are a member of the Empire, eh?
Ja, Offizier.
The soldier still seems a bit suspicious, but he can't find anything wrong with the documents, which seemed official enough. Plus, he was tired and wanted to go home. A bit reluctantly, the soldier waves the driver over the border into Switzerland.
The man breathes a sigh of relief.
Ah!
He was technically a member of the German intelligence known as the Abwehr, but he was not loyal to the Nazi government. Far from it. In fact, he was on his way to make sure that the Jews he was helping to escape would have enough money to survive and a good place to stay.
This man, of course, was Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a pastor, theologian, and member of the resistance against Germany during the Second World War. He was a man who demonstrated extraordinary boldness. He had the courage to say and do what was just, right, and true.
Dietrich was born in Breslau, Germany on February 4th, 1906.
It's 1906. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dietrich.
Cha-cha-cha!
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Dietrich's family was very famous and successful. His dad was a psychiatrist who was a doctor who helped people feel better. His mom was a teacher, and his brothers wanted to be scientists.
Dietrich wanted to be a theologian since he was 14 years old, but his family and friends discouraged him.
However, he graduated from Berlin University with a PhD in theology at age 21, with highest honors. Next, he served in Barcelona, Spain, as an assistant pastor.
Next, he went to Union Theological Seminary in the United States. However, while he was learning more about God and the Bible, Bonhoeffer also wasn't afraid to question and argue against other views when they didn't seem to line up with the Bible. He wrote his thesis, Sanctorum Communio, after much diligent research.
Dietrich diligently sought to know the truth. He devoted his early years to knowing God, who is the source of all truth.
From the very beginning, Dietrich Bonhoeffer opposed the Nazis and refused to stay quiet even though the German church, known as the Reich Church, and the government tried many times to censor him.
First, the government cut him off mid-air when he declared over radio that Hitler was an evil leader and that Nazism was dangerous.
Next, the government prevented him from speaking in German churches. The government also forbade all pastors who refused to swear absolute loyalty to Nazism from preaching in church as well.
The German churches at that time decided to support Hitler. They also began to say that the Old Testament was not God's word, and that the Jews were humans. Dietrich knew the truth. From his study of the Bible, he knew that God loved the Jewish people.
Despite rising pressure from the Nazi government, Dietrich decided to speak the truth. He boldly declared that because of their actions, the German church was not a true Christian church.
Dietrich decided to do what was just, right, and true. He formed a new church called the Confessing Church, which would not bow down to Nazism.
In response, in 1937, the Nazi government banned contributions to the Confessing Church.
Still, that wasn't enough to make Dietrich afraid to speak the truth. So they began arresting important pastors in the Confessing Church.
In the same year, the Nazi government closed down Dietrich's seminary at Finkenwald.
Despite rising pressure and threats, Dietrich argued against opposition and bad treatment of the Jews.
He declared that the Nazi government had gone too far and urged churches to protest against Hitler. Even though the government threatened and tried to silence him, Dietrich refused to be intimidated. He was not afraid to speak the truth.
Although the German church didn't respect God or his word, and even though many pastors were fearful and chose to stay under the protection of the German church, there were a few important pastors, like Martin Niemöller, Paul Schneider, and Karl Barth, who opposed the government, just like Dietrich did. He stood with them and wrote letters encouraging and backing them.
Dietrich supported those who were right, even though most people disagreed with them.
Dietrich's brother-in-law invited him to join the Abwehr, the German military intelligence agency. By joining the Abwehr, Dietrich became exempt from enlisting in the German army and thus did not need to take an oath of absolute loyalty to Hitler. Additionally, joining the Abwehr gave Dietrich the opportunity to help topple the Nazi government.
Using his cover as an Abwehr agent, Dietrich was able to travel outside of Germany to meet with foreign leaders and pastors for the German resistance. He acted as a middleman between the resistance and leaders and pastors of other countries.
In his travels, Dietrich was often questioned by Nazi leaders. His brother-in-law trained him to stand alone and be confident and bold when questioned by Nazi leaders.
Dietrich was willing to stand alone. He often stood alone to represent the resistance, and he also had to stand alone when the Nazis questioned him. He had to be amazingly bold not to cave in under pressure.
For a brief while, an American theologian convinced him to go to America so that he didn't need to join the Abwehr or the army. He went, but his conscience struck him. Out of boldness and a sense of responsibility, Dietrich felt called by God to go back to Germany and to suffer along with the rest of his people. So that's what he did. He had the courage to do what was right, even though it was dangerous.
Eventually, he decided to join the Abwehr and help the community between resistance members and friends and allies overseas. He also helped a few Jewish people escape.
On February 5th, 1943, the Nazi police came and arrested Dietrich and threw him in jail. They interrogated him almost every week. Dietrich demonstrated extraordinary boldness and willpower. He never once betrayed the members of the resistance.
In jail, Bonhoeffer continued to study truth, reading his Bible and theological books and writing books about theology and Christianity. He helped the sick inmates, cared for them, prayed for them, and comforted them.
Dietrich tried his best to be civil and repay his captives with good and to speak with humility. One fellow captive said to him, Bonhoeffer was all humility and sweetness. He always seemed to diffuse an atmosphere of happiness. He was one of the very few men I ever met to whom God was real and ever close to him. Dietrich tried his best to be kind and humble when speaking to others.
Tragically, Dietrich did not make it out of the war alive. He died for his beliefs and faith. He died for the truth. Yet he left plenty of books and amazing letters for all of us to read today, and he discussed many good interpretations of the Bible and ideas about God.
Dietrich Bonhoeffer knew the truth, had no reservations about speaking it, spoke in a humble way, supported others when he knew that they were right, and last but not least, was willing to stand alone. He did all this in a time when doing so could get someone in big trouble and might lead to a lot of harm. If Dietrich could be bold in his time, let's all be bold in our time as we pursue truth.
And that's the story of Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
Thanks a lot, Baba Nesso.
Yeah, no problem. You know, when you talk to Baba Becca, I'll support you because I will support others when they are right.
Oh, what a nice day to swim at the beach. Ew.
Hey, Papa Becca.
Oh, hi, Papa Elijah.
I really thought of what you said when you said that humans came from apes. And that when I see that picture, I see that there is an artist behind it who drew it. And that when I look around at the hills, trees, grass, and flowers, I appreciate whoever really made it.
Oh, wow, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. We are part of God's creation. He created us in his own image.
Where did you learn all of this?
We learned this in Shine Character Camp when we read the Bible in the morning.
Oh, wow, can I read the Bible too?
Yeah, you could come with us tomorrow in the morning, and then we
Okay.
could read it together.
Let's go.
Rub-a-ba-bum.
Why did you just say rub-a-ba-bum?
Oh, I have a friend named Hannah, and she loves the word rub-a-ba-bum.
Oh, let's do hand motions with it. Rub-a-ba-bum!
Rub-a-ba-bum.
So what's one thing you learned this week?
Oh, I learned about horses. Did you know that horses only need 2 hours of sleep each day?
Wow, I wish I could only sleep for 2 hours each day. Then I can see rum-pa-pa-bum.
What is something you learned today?
Well, we're in Shine Character Camp. We learned about humility. Ready? Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. I will acknowledge my total dependence on the Lord.
I will be slow to speak and quick to... Wait, I will...
Be slow to speak and quick to listen. I will not grumble or complain.
I will be willing to go last.
I will not think more highly of myself than I ought. And that's humility.
That's cool. Humility reminds me of horses. Horses are powerful, but they are willing to go under the control of a bit and bridle.
Oh, wow. In humility today, I learned about humility, but I don't know how to put it in an everyday life. Do you know?
Oh, this reminds me of 2 horses named Leonard and Maximus. Do you want to hear them?
Sure.
Rub-a-bum.
Rub-a-ba-bum!
What a beautiful day out in the prairies, oh my dear Maximus. Wow. Wow, it's so wonderful out here. It's such a great day to be a horse. Me, the great horse, Leonard. And you're just Maximus, my best friend horse. But
Hey.
what do you think of the grass today?
So grassy.
So grassy.
Rum-pum-pum-pum.
But you know what, Maximus? Remember the other day we saw these what did you call them? The racetrack race horses. Do you remember? Were like horses like us, but they were running around a race and they were winning and they were getting prizes and people were cheering for them. Do you remember?
Yes.
I want to do that. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
I want to be a racehorse too.
Do you know how to be a racehorse?
No. I think you have to train.
Wait. Do you just like show up to be a racehorse? Like, how does that work? Where do we go?
I think you have to be scouted by trainers.
You mean like people have to find us and be like, you're such a beautiful horse. I want you to be a racehorse. Like that?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm sure they'll see my beauty one day. In that day, we don't have to eat fresh grass. We get to eat dried grass. Hey!
horses.
Wow,
Let's
this one is so beautiful.
Yeah, let's go catch them for our train.
Whoa, is this real?
What's happening? Leonard, what's happening?
I think we're being scouted.
Maximus! Maximus, can you believe it? We actually got scouted to be racehorses!
OMG!
So cool! Nose bump! Beep! Oh, this is an awesome day. I can't wait to be a racehorse.
Me too.
I just can't wait to get out there, show the world my skills as a racehorse. I'm so fast. I will win. I know the people. They will clap for me.
Wow. Nay.
We'll get to race today.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm so great.
But
I'm
we
so
need to
strong.
train.
I'll be so fast.
We need to train.
What does that word mean?
Train?
Like, choo-choo, train.
They have to teach you what you should do before you get on the racetracks.
They teach me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't need to learn anything. Oh, we'll see about that. I'm just excited, you know?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Whoa, they're back.
Whew, yes, they're going to take us to the racetrack. I just know it.
Let's go to the racetrack.
What? I told you!
Oh, well.
Ready?
Okay,
Stand right here.
Stay
Stay
still.
still.
Stay still, Maximus.
Okay? Stay still.
Okay.
No, stay still, Leonard. Stay right here.
What are they doing? I want to go over there, and they don't let me.
No, you have to stay right here.
Nay! Ugh, this is annoying. What's going on with these trainers?
I think
I can't go where I want.
We need to train.
This is terrible. I don't like this.
Leonard, you should listen and follow the trainer's instructions.
Me? Listen? Why should I listen?
So then we
I
can
want
get
to
our
grumble.
best. Nay.
Why are you listening? I don't want to grumble instead, and I want to complain.
Because I trust the masters.
Oh, man. Whatever. Grumble, grumble.
Nay.
Oh. Guess we're going then. Oh, okay.
Let's put
What?
Bridle? What is that?
What's a bridle?
Cynthia.
Oh my goodness, you look so funny!
What is
Maximus, you look so funny. Oh, that's uncomfortable. I'm ready for the horse kick. Ah, boom! Nay!
Leonard, why would you do that?
Leg. It's broken.
The bridle is so uncomfortable. I don't like bridles. I do not accept bridles in my life. Look at you with that bridle. So ugly. It's so uncomfortable. Why do you even let the trainers put a bridle on you?
Even though it's uncomfortable, I'm willing to learn humility.
Humility? That sounds familiar. What's
Yeah.
humility? Like humidity?
Humility.
Humility. Like the, what is it? Like giving up my life.
Like giving up my rights and expectations of doing whatever I want, whenever I want, in order to serve my masters?
You give up your expectation of going anywhere you want and you wear the bridle for your master?
Yeah.
I don't like this humility thing. I want to do things by myself. I think I can have more fun when I do things by myself. I don't want the bridle. I don't trust the masters.
I trust that the masters know what they're doing and that they have a good plan. Nay.
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 Horses to the beach.
Yeah. Come on, Maximus.
Maximus, did they say beach? Finally,
I
something
love the beach.
Something in this racehorse training life that I actually like. I love the beach. I'm so excited. Let's go.
39, you can't
No,
go.
you can't go.
Don't have a bridle.
Yeah, you don't have a bridle, so you can't go to the beach with us.
What? No. I will take a bridle for this one. I will take a bridle to go to the beach. Bridle for the beach. No big deal. Give me
I
the
guess the
bridle.
master
Bridle,
had a good
bridle.
plan after
Can't
all.
go. You have to stay right here.
Nay! Maximus, why can't they understand me? I want to go to the beach. Oh, no, the beach, the one thing I wanted to do. I can't go to the beach because I don't have a bridle? Maybe I should have listened to Maximus about the whole humility thing and trusting your masters. And man, I want to go to the beach. I could hear the beach right now, almost. Oh, perhaps, maybe Maximus was right that one time and being humble and this. I don't know. Yeah, at least I don't have to wear a bridle. I want to go to the beach. Oh, they're back.
That was so fun. You should have been there.
What? I want to go to the beach. You even have sand in your mane.
Like, my feet were literally glittering.
Whoa, I want glittering feet too. Nay.
Yay.
Maybe you were right in being humble that one time. But like, I still think I'm better. I think, you know what? I've thought about it. Maximus. I think the reason why you listen to the trainers is because you're not as good as me. But I'm really great. Look how beautiful I am. Look how strong I am. I'm so fast. I don't need to listen to the trainers. The trainers should listen to me. I'm the best.
You should not think higher than you ought.
I should not what?
What?
I should not think more highly than I ought?
Yes.
But I think I am this high. I think I'm this good. Yeah.
Nay.
Rub-a-bum-bum.
The race.
Yay, finally.
Oh, did someone say racetrack? Finally, the long-awaited day. Oh, glorious racetrack, I shall win. Oh, okay, here we go. I know my strategy. Go as fast as I can, as soon as I can, and we win. Easy peasy.
Okay, so should go from here to there.
I
okay?
see.
I'm so excited.
Nay.
I'm gonna win.
Here to there.
I'm the best. I can win. I'm the best.
Okay,
I can
3,
win.
2, 1, go.
No, what's that? I'm so fast. Woohoo! Maximus the best! I win! Woohoo! I win! Maximus, Leonard wins. Leonard, the horse, I win.
Our annual horse race is Maximus!
Nay!
I think it's Leonard. Did I run to the wrong side? Thanks. Oh no. Wait! Maximus! How did you win?
Because I listened.
You what?
I was humble.
You were humble? What's this humbleness you talk about? What's this number one with humility? What is this humble humility thing you talk about?
Does anyone know the definition of humility?
Giving up my rights?
Yes.
You know what? When I think about it, you really gave up a lot. You gave up your freedom. You gave up not wanting to wear a bridle. But I didn't give up anything. And you actually listened to the masters and trusted them. You were right after all, Maximus. Next time I'll try to learn from you and be humble.
All right. Yay!
Nose boop.
Boop.
Rub-a-bum.
Rum-bum-bum.
Rub-a-ba-bum.
Why did you just say rub-a-bum-bum?
Oh, I have a friend named Hannah, and she loves the word rub-a-ba-bum.
Oh. Let's do it with Hamilton's rub-a-bum-bum.
Rub-a-ba-bum.
So what's one thing you learned today?
Oh, I learned about horses. Did you know that horses only need 2 hours of sleep each day?
Wow, I wish I could sleep for only 2 hours. Then I can say rum-pum-pum-pum all day.
What is something you learned today?
Oh, we went to Shine Character Camp and we learned about humility. Ready? Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. I will acknowledge my total dependence on the Lord.
I will be slow to speak and quick to listen.
I will not grumble or complain.
I will be willing to go last.
I will not think of myself more highly than I ought.
And that's humility.
Oh, did you know that humility reminds me of horses? Horses are powerful, but they are put under the control of the bit and bridle.
Wow, horses are so cool. They can sleep for 2 hours, and they can represent humility. Hey, can horses say rum-pum-pum-pum?
I don't know, but this reminds me of 2 horses named Leonard and Maximus. Do you want to hear them?
Sure.
Rum-a-bum-bum.
Rum-a-bum-bum.
Rub-a-bum-bum. Yum-yum-yum-yum-yum. My dear Maximus, what a lovely day out in this wild countryside. I'm enjoying the grass. It tastes very grassy today. So good. I'm just so happy. Me, Leonard, the great beautiful horse, out munching grass. My best friend, Maximus, the splotchy yellow horse, out enjoying grass. You know, Maximus, remember the other day, we saw those, what did you call it, the thing where the horses were going around? Racetrack. The race horses. We saw the race horses. You remember them? They were not like us because they were horses, but they were running around and people were cheering for them. That was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dream job. I've been thinking about that a lot.
I wish I was a racehorse as
I
well.
wish I was a racehorse. I wish we got to be racehorses together.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so fun. Do you know how that will work? You know how to be a racehorse?
Don't you get scouted by trainers?
You mean like people come and they find you and they say, "What a beautiful horse! Let me train you to be a racehorse"?
I think so.
Oh, I think we'll get in. I'm such a beautiful horse. Anyone who sees me will love me. Yeah. I mean, you're not so bad at yourself, but yeah. In that day, we won't just be eating fresh grass. We'll eat dried grass.
Hey!
Nose bump! Boop! Oh, this is so fun.
Look at those horses. They're so beautiful.
This horse is very beautiful.
Yeah, let's put them in our prestigious horse program.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's happening?
Oh my goodness, are my dreams coming true?
I think so.
My dreams coming true. This is awesome. Excited horse noises.
Yay!
First day as a racehorse, Maximus. I'm so excited. I think I will get and go race right away. I think I get a race right away because, so beautiful and all.
Don't we need to train?
What's train? Like, chugga chugga choo choo train.
Don't they teach you? They teach you how to be a racehorse.
They teach me?
Yes.
No way, no way. I don't think you understand this, Maximus, but if you look at me, I'm so beautiful. I don't need to train. I would know better than them because I'm a good horse.
You should not think highly of yourself than you ought.
I should not think more highly of myself than I ought. Where do you get your ideas from, Maximus? That's so silly. I really am this high. Oh, well.
Nay.
Let's go train at the racetrack.
Yeah.
Did they just say racetrack? I'm so excited. Racetrack?
Sit still, Maximus.
Nay.
Stay right here, Leonard.
Whoa! Racetrack! Here I go! Woo!
Wait,
Nay!
no! You're supposed to stay at the starting line.
Okay, this is
Right
annoying.
here.
This
Right
is
here.
annoying. Nay! Okay. Maximus, officially annoying. Okay, this is officially annoying. I'm a racehorse, and I can't even go where I want to go. Nay.
Leonard, you should be quick to listen and slow to nay.
Quick to listen and slow to nay? Nay, verily. Nay. I do what I want. Oh, this is what I want.
Let's put the bridle on these horses.
Yeah.
What are bridles?
Since they are Maximus.
Oh my goodness, Maximus.
Right here.
You look so silly right now. Comfortable, wild horse kick. Loading in 3, 2, 1. Watch!
Oh no, your leg is broken.
Leonard,
I need the bridle.
what did you do?
I got rid of the bridle. Don't you like the
But you kicked your trainer.
You know, the bridle is so uncomfortable. It makes me feel choked, and it's so ugly. Why do you wear a bridle? Why do you let them put a bridle on you? It's so ugly and uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
I mean, it is uncomfortable, but I'm willing to learn humility, and I decide to give up my rights and expectations of doing whatever I want, whenever I want, in order to serve my masters.
Okay, well, guess what, Maximus? I expect that I don't have to wear a bridle. I expect that I can neigh whenever I want, wherever I want, and I expect that I can go wherever I want. So take that, and I'm not giving that up.
Nay.
Well, I think I know better than the masters anyway.
You
I
should
don't
be
trust the
humble
masters.
and not complain.
Wait, be grumble and not complain?
You should be humble.
You know what? When it all comes down to it, I just don't trust the masters. I really don't. Behind the main bump. Boop. Oh!
Let's take the horses to the beach.
Beach?
Beach? Okay. Stop right now. This is the best thing to happen since training begun. As a Californian horse, I love the beach. I'm so excited. My favorite part.
Me
I would
too.
do anything.
Let's go.
Maximus.
Okay.
Wait, Leonard, you can't go because you don't have your bit and bridle.
Wait. Hold on. If we're going to the beach, I'm okay with the bridle and beach. Like, I'm okay with, if the bridle is what it takes to get to the beach, I'm okay with it. Give me a bridle. Nay! Maximus, why can't they understand me? This is so sad. I love the beach. Maybe Maximus was right after all. He trusted the masters, and he was humble, and he kept the bridle on. Now he gets to go to the beach. And I was proud, and now I'm stuck here alone. I can almost hear the beach. Is it just my imagination? I love the beach so much. Maybe Maximus was right that one time. Rub-a-bum-bum. Oh, this is sad. Maybe I should have been humble. I see that humility is good, but...
Oh my gosh, Leonard, it was so fun.
I see the sand in your mane.
My feet was literally glittering.
I want glittering hooves.
I guess the masters had a good reason for the bit and bridle after all.
Oh, man. I see you were humble. You got to go. But guess what? When I think about it, I'm still a better horse because I have a pink mane and you do not, and I'm faster and I'm stronger. And put me on a racetrack, I will win. I promise you. I promise.
Nay.
Yeah. Yay. This is not turning out the way I thought it would turn out. I thought I would have more fun. But my expectations, I can't give them up.
A new day, time for the race.
Wait, Maximus, it's the racetrack again. Does that mean we actually get to race?
I think so.
Oh my goodness, this is the day.
You have to stand.
All of that terrible training.
So
Now I get to show the world
there.
that I truly am a good horse, and I can win, and I'm fast, and I'm strong.
Ace! Horses, take your position!
You know what, Maximus? I would just go as fast as I can, as soon as I can. I don't need to listen to my trainer. I got this. I'm gonna
On
win.
your mark.
Okay. Yay! I got this.
Get set. Go!
I'm gonna win. I'm faster than Maximus. Woo! I win. Yes. Leonard, the great gray horse, wins.
And the winner of our annual horse race is Maximus!
Maximus! How did you win? Did I go the wrong way? I wasn't listening when the trainer told me what way to go. But how did you win?
Because I was humble.
You were what?
I was humble and I didn't complain.
Humble? What's humble? Humbleness?
Does anyone here know the definition of humility?
I don't know. They look like grass to me.
All right.
Bluegrass. Humility is what? Humility is a giving up.
Oh, did you hear that?
No. My horse ears got damaged in the race. They need to go louder, those grassy things.
Yay!
Boop. Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God. I guess that, wow. To what? To serve those
around
me. You know what, Maximus? I think you were right after all. I see it says you won with humility. Maybe next time I shouldn't be so proud and boastful and think so highly of myself. I should be humble and be quick to listen and slow to
Nay!
Nose boop. Boop.
Rub-a-ba-bum.
Why did you say rub-a-ba-bum?
Oh, I have a friend named Hannah, and she loves the word rub-a-ba-bum.
Well, let's do it with hand motions. Rub-a-ba-bum! What happened to your marshmallow?
Oh, my marshmallow went rub-a-ba-bum.
Oh no, it went in the fire?
Yeah.
Oh no, my marshmallow's burning. Oh, now it's all black.
Good thing my marshmallow is perfect. It's just right, a little crusty. So, what's one thing you learned this week?
Oh, I learned about horses. Did you know that horses only need 2 hours of sleep each day?
Wow, I wish I could only sleep for 2 hours each day. Then I can say rum-bum-bum-bum.
What is something you learned today?
Oh, we learned about humility. Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. I will acknowledge my total dependence on the Lord.
I will be slow to speak and quick to listen.
I will not grumble or complain.
I will be willing to go last.
I will not think more highly of myself than I ought. And that's humility.
Humility reminds me of horses. Horses are powerful, but they are willing to go under the control of a bit and bridle.
Yeah, we learned about humility today, but I don't know how to put it in everyday life.
Wow, horses are so cool. They can sleep for 2 hours, show humility, and they can also, wait, hold on. Can they say rum-bum-bum-bum?
Oh, I don't know, but this reminds me of 2 horses named Maximus and Leonard. Do you want to hear the story of them?
Sure.
a beautiful day for us horses out in this beautiful countryside. Don't you think so, my dear Maximus?
Yes, I agree. Nay.
I think for me, the great and beautiful gray horse, Leonard, the wild horse, it is so nice to be out here eating grass with you. You don't say Maximus. Remember that the other day? You remember we went and we saw those horses along, what did you call it, the oval thing?
Racetracks?
Racetrack, the race horses. They were so cool. They were like us, but then they were horses and they ran around really fast and then people were cheering for them.
Wow.
I know. Ever since then, that's my dream job. I just want to be a racehorse so bad.
I want to too.
Me too. Do you know how to be a racehorse?
Don't you need to train and get scouted by trainers?
What? Train? Like, chugga choo choo train.
No.
Scouted by, oh, you mean like people come, they find you and they say, you look like a gorgeous horse, let me make you into a racehorse?
I think so.
You know, I don't think we'd have any problem. Look how beautiful I am. People will see me, they'll take one look at my gorgeous purple mane and they'll fall head over heels and be, wow, what a beautiful horse. You know, that's what I think. I think we should be racehorses together.
Yeah.
You know, if we were racehorses, actually, we don't have to eat fresh grass. We could eat dried grass. Hey! Nose boop! Boop!
Wow, look at those beautiful horses. Let's go catch them and put it in our prestigious horse school.
Yeah, this horse is so beautiful.
What's happening?
Oh, are these the trainers?
My dream coming
Is that dream coming true? This is too good to believe. It's almost like we're in a story. It's amazing. My dear Maximus, first day as a racehorse, I just can't wait to see what will happen.
Nay.
Nay! I expect that we will go out on the racehorse immediately. I will win today.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Don't we need to train?
Train? Okay. Maximus, open your horse eyes. Look at me. I am so strong, so fast, so beautiful.
You should not think more highly of yourself than you ought.
I should what?
What?
You said I should not think more highly of myself than I ought?
Yeah.
Too bad. I really think I am this high and this great and this wonderful. Nay.
Nay.
They're
back.
Let's go train at the racetrack.
Yeah.
See, I told you. They said racetrack. I'm going to win this race today.
Stay
Ready?
right here. No. Stay right there. Stay right here.
Maximus, this is mildly annoying.
Stay.
I need to win.
No. It's right here.
Okay, Maximus, this is enough. This is totally annoying. I expect that I can go wherever I want, whenever I want, and they don't let me.
Leonard, you should listen and follow the trainer's instructions.
What?
Yeah. You should be quick to listen and slow to neigh.
What? I want to neigh whenever I want. Where do you get your ideas from? This whole, like, slow to listen, quick... What was it? Quick to listen, slow to neigh. I don't like it. Meh, not for me.
Neigh.
Let's go put these bridles on these horses.
Yeah,
Whoa.
okay, train them.
Bridles.
Whoa, Maximus, you look so funny. What is that doing? That bridle thing? Oh, that was uncomfortable. Oh, horse kick incoming in 3, 2, 1. What?
My leg! Ow!
Oh no, your leg is broken.
Leonard, what did you do?
I got rid of the bridle.
You broke your trainer's leg.
Well, I think I know better than the trainer. Besides, I expect that I don't have to wear uncomfortable things. I don't like the bridle. Besides, you look so silly with the bridle. Isn't it uncomfortable?
It is uncomfortable, but I'm willing to learn humility because I decided to give up my rights and expectations of doing whatever I want, whenever I want, in order to serve my masters.
You want to serve your masters? You mean those trainer people?
Yeah, because I trust that the masters know what they are doing and that they have a good plan.
Let me just tell you, okay? Let me just tell you straight up, right here, okay? Maximus, there is nothing good that ever can come from a bridle. Nothing. You should not trust your masters. Nothing good can come from a bridle, okay?
Nay.
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 Let's take them to the beach.
Yeah.
Beach? Did you say beach? Okay, stop this right now. As a Californian horse, beaches are my favorite thing. This is the best part that has come in this whole training thing. I love the beach. I'm so ready.
Let's
ready.
go.
Let's go, Maximus.
Wait, you can't go. You don't have your bit and bridle on.
I can't go because I don't have a bit and bridle. Hold on. You know what? It's the beach. I don't mind the beach. Bridle, beach. I don't mind wearing a bridle for the beach. Just get me a bridle. I'll go to the beach. Get me a bridle. Give me a bridle. Nay!
I guess the masters had a good reason for the bit and bridle after all.
Maximus, why can't they understand me? I love the beach so much. Oh, I thought the trainers had just bad intentions with the bridle, but I guess Maximus was right in trusting the trainers. But you know what? No, Maximus was right. Maybe that humility thing he keeps talking about, that whole quick to listen, slow to nay thing, maybe he has a point after all. You know, I just want to go to the beach. I can almost hear it right now. Is that my imagination? Because that sounds like the beach. Oh, I love the beach. Maybe Maximus was right after all. Maybe I should be humble. Maybe. Nah, I don't know. Hey, you're back.
The beach was so fun. My hooves were literally sparkling in the ocean water.
I know. You look like you have manicured hooves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I miss the beach. You know, Maximus, I've been thinking, maybe you were right about being humble and trusting your masters and, you know, not thinking more highly of yourself than you ought and keeping the bridle on, going to the beach. No. I just decided. Humility, not for me. Still a better horse at the racetrack. I'm still going to win. Because I'm stronger, I'm better, I know better than my masters. Mm-hmm.
Nay.
Yay! Oh well, end of day. Let's just go back for right now. Oh, nay. Rub-a-bum-bum.
Rum-bum-bum.
It's a brand new day. Let's go race at the racetrack.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go, Maximus.
Maximus,
All right.
the day is here.
Right, stay right here.
The day is here. We finally get to go on the racetrack.
You can
I
go
know my
from here
strategy.
to there.
Okay?
Nay.
Maximus, I got my strategy, okay? I'm going to go as fast as I can, as soon as I can. No one can beat me because I'm the fastest horse. Because you're actually pretty slow. You know that, right?
So you go from here
So,
to there.
you know what? Forget what the trainer is saying. I think I can win this. Fast as I can, as soon as I can. Don't listen to the trainer. I got it. Yes. Here we go.
Welcome to the annual horse race! Our contestants today are Leonard and Maximus. Leonard is the gray horse with a beautiful purple mane. Maximus is the golden horse with a gorgeous red bridle. Horses, take your mark. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Nay! I got this. I am fast. I am such a winner. I win. I am the winner.
And the winner of our annual horse race is Maximus!
Wait. What? Yay! This is the welcome? That's the finish? Maximus! How did you win? I'm faster! I'm so fast!
I agree. and you look pretty, but I was humble and I did not complain.
Did you actually listen to the trainer? Because I didn't hear what the trainer was saying.
Yeah, the trainer said, there to here.
I guess you really were quick to listen and slow to
Nay.
But you know what, Maximus? About the beach thing, about this thing, I guess you were right. Humility really is the way to go. You know, you were so humble and you gave up your rights and expectations. But I was not, and now I'm in such a mess. I should learn from you. What was it that you said what humility was again?
Humility? Does
Do you
anyone
remember?
here know the definitions of humility?
Why are you asking the bluegrass?
Yes?
Why do the bluegrass talk? I can't hear the grass. They need to be louder. I have bad horse ears. Wait, so humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. I should learn from you. You were right, Maximus.
Nay.
I should be humble. Okay, well, see you around. Nose boop! Boop!
Wait, no. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I win.
But that's cheating.
That's not cheating. You're just so bad at this. Let's play again. I'm going first again. Wait, no, this. I win again.
But that's still cheating.
No, you're just so bad at this. You cheated.
How am I cheating? You just took away my circle.
You just did. You're just so bad at this.
How am I bad at the game? I just won.
You just keep cheating.
See? I could put one there and I would win.
No, I win.
Hey guys, what's going on? Whoa, somebody's playing tic-tac-toe. Whoa, why is there an X over an O?
I was trying to play tic-tac-toe and she's cheating.
I'm not cheating. He cheated.
Oh, is that so? Do you guys like playing the games together?
I mean, kind of. When
Kinda?
she doesn't cheat.
When she doesn't cheat. Did you guys all take turns going first?
I mean, I would want to.
No, we took turns.
You took turns? Did you take turns?
No, because she always decided to go first.
Well, you know there's something that we learned recently in Shine, and it's called humility. Can anyone help the Baba characters remember what humility is? Okay, let's all say the definition together, okay? Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. Do you guys think Baba Nessa and Baba Elijah should learn a little bit about humility? Yeah. Okay. Baba Nessa and Baba Elijah, I think everyone thinks that we should all learn something about humility. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about a man named Polycarp. Polycarp demonstrated humility. And decided to follow Jesus
and give up his life to follow Christ.
I'm going to be a Christian.
After Polycarp became a Christian, he decided that he wanted to learn more about Jesus. So he tried his best to learn about Jesus and follow Jesus. Polycarp later met the Apostle John, a man who knew Jesus face to face during Jesus' time on earth. Through the Apostle John, Polycarp learned more about Jesus. As time went on, Polycarp spent more and more time listening to the Apostle John teach about Jesus. In fact, Polycarp even became one of Jesus' disciples. However, being a Christian in the first century was not easy. Many people were opposed to Christianity. Some people even wanted to kill Jesus' followers. One country that especially hated Christians was Rome. It just so happened that Rome was a world power during that time, and the place where Polycarp lived was controlled by the country of Rome.
Let's pray.
Are you guys ready? They say let's pray.
I was just getting ready to bake bread for the king. What is it, officer?
I knew it. You guys are coming with us.
No! Hands behind your back!
What? Do I just leave this here? No! I was just making bread! No!
Lay down.
The Romans had been persecuting the Christians.
Whip. 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 38, 39, 69, 70, 71.
Polycarp was a disciple of the Apostle John. Just like the Apostle John, Polycarp stood up for the truth. He was Jesus' disciple, and Polycarp proclaimed Jesus' teaching to everyone. Polycarp preached against the pagan teachings of the Romans. Of course, the Romans did not like Polycarp.
Who's this? Whip him some more. Whip, whip.
Because of Polycarp's faithful devotion to Jesus through preaching the gospel, Polycarp became a leader of the early Roman church. Polycarp's official title was the Bishop of Smyrna, which meant that he led a church in the country of Smyrna. Polycarp led the Christians in the truth. Even though Polycarp had a lot of knowledge about God, he was never proud about it. In fact, Polycarp recognized that God gave him everything that he knew, so Polycarp had nothing to be proud about. When Polycarp spoke the truth, he acknowledged his dependence on God and spoke with authority and humility. Polycarp often wrote letters to the church. When he wrote his letters, he wrote them with humility, with sincerity, and with boldness. Polycarp often wrote letters such as,
Brothers of Philippi, I am uneducated, unprepared, and direct. Without humility, I implore you to not follow the ways of this world, nor follow the ways of the Romans. Grace to be you, Polycarp.
Polycarp acknowledged his total dependence on the Lord.
Often for public entertainment, the Romans put Christians in arenas with wild beasts to see them fight and burn them at the stake. The people of Rome wanted the elderly Polycarp at the stake. We want to burn Polycarp! We want to burn Polycarp! We want to burn Polycarp! When Polycarp was about to be killed, his friends came and told him to run away. But instead of following his friends' instructions, Polycarp had a vision to stay.
Why didn't you run away?
I have the vision to stay. What God has told me to do, I will do it, whether it costs my life.
Arrested Polycarp.
Polycarp!
Coming with us, buddy.
Okay, now can you take this stake outside? Polycarp did not run away. He knew that the Lord wanted him to stay, and he listened to the Lord. Polycarp said that the Lord is powerful and knows better than me. I am just a human being, and God knows what is the best. Polycarp was humble because he didn't run. He listened to the Lord and stayed. Polycarp didn't run away because he wanted to save his life. Instead, he decided that God knew what was best, and he gave up his life for God. Polycarp was in prison. When Polycarp was in prison, one of the guards went to Polycarp and came in to check on Polycarp.
Can you prepare me a meal and one uninterrupted hour to pray?
We'll give you 2.
God, what should I do? I do not want to die, but if it is your will, I will die here, whether it costs my life. You know what's the best for me, and I will trust you.
Later, the guards brought him to a wooden stake to execute Polycarp. They were going to kill Polycarp because he believed in Jesus, but still Polycarp did not run. At the stake, the magistrate, who was the governor over the country, tried to persuade Polycarp to renounce his faith in Christ. The judge tried to tell Polycarp not to believe in Jesus anymore. If Polycarp decided that he was not going to be a Christian, Polycarp would live and he would not die. However, Polycarp was strong in his boldness and he was strong in his conviction that he was going to follow Christ. He replied to the magistrate and he said,
After 86 years of serving Christ, I could not curse the king who had saved me.
The executioners then prepared to burn Polycarp at the stake. Polycarp was about to die an excruciating, painful death. Yet even then, Polycarp did not complain. Polycarp did not grumble. Polycarp did not blame God. Polycarp didn't even get angry at his killers. Polycarp, instead of grumbling and complaining, Polycarp thanked God. He gave thanksgiving to God because he was content that he was going to heaven. Pause! Okay, what I will is Polycarp showing in the story? Raise your hand if you know. Yes, Sherry. I will not grumble or complain. That's right. The executioners tied Polycarp to a stake and set the stake on fire. The executioners tied Polycarp to a stake and they set Polycarp on fire. However, the flames did not burn Polycarp. Neither did they burn his clothes. Instead, the flames made a big arc around Polycarp. Everyone was so amazed.
Wow! Is this real? What?
Still, the executioners were determined to kill Polycarp. Polycarp was killed with a sword and became an early church martyr. Polycarp demonstrated humility and he also demonstrated boldness in serving Christ. Polycarp, as he died, he prayed a prayer.
I bless you, Father, in this company of the martyrs, that I may share the cup of Christ.
Then a Roman soldier came and stabbed Polycarp with a sword until he died. So Polycarp actually could have lived a very long life until his 90s if he didn't follow Christ. However, Polycarp chose to die for Christ. Polycarp stood alone for what was right, even though that cost him his life. That reminds me of a character. What character is that? Standing alone for what is right, even if that might cost someone their life. Yes. Boldness, that's right. What's the definition for boldness? What's the definition for boldness? Yes. That's right. So Polycarp stood alone for what was right, even though it cost him his life. Polycarp also was very humble. So during his death, he acknowledged that God knew what was best. And so actually, Elijah and Bonhoeffer heard that story. And after they heard the story, they decided that they were going to share their game with each other and also learn to decide to be like Polycarp and demonstrate humility. So
Tic-tac-toe. I'm going first. Wait, no. I want to do this. I win.
But that's cheating.
That's not cheating. You're just so bad at it. You cheated.
How am I bad?
You're just
Literally took out my circle.
You're just bad. Let's just play again. I'm going first again.
Wait, that's a plus. That's literally a plus. Wait, wait, plus? What plus?
No. I do this. I win again.
Why do you always do that? That's cheating.
Well, you're just so bad at it, and you always cheat.
what's going on?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow. Sounds like we have a little bit of an issue here, do we? Wow. Did you guys all take turns going first? No. Did you guys all practice giving up your rights and expectations to God to serve those around you?
Yes.
Did they practice that? Yes. No? Okay, if they did, do a thumbs up. There's one correct answer. If they didn't, do a thumbs down. Thumbs down. Okay, I see some people are doing thumbs down. That's right. So, Bob Anessa and Bob Elijah, by popular consensus, you guys need to learn about humility. Do you know
What's
what humility is?
Nope.
You don't know what humility is? Haven't you been to Shine Character Camp, or did you forget to go yesterday?
I forgot.
You forgot to go?
I had to eat my veggies that my mom puts in my fridge.
You needed to eat your veggies. Okay, well, let's help the Baba siblings out, and let's tell them what the definition for humility is. Ready? Let's all do it together. Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. Awesome job. Okay, Bob Anessa and Bob Elijah, there's a story about a man named Polycarp. Polycarp demonstrated a lot of humility. So let's all listen to the story about Polycarp. Okay, we're going to start the Polycarp story. Yeah, go. All of you guys go outside. I don't know. Yeah. Polycarp was a man who lived in the 1st century A.D. Polycarp lived a very normal life. He woke up each day, and then he ate breakfast, and then he did his work, and then he ate lunch, and then Polycarp went to do some things, and then Polycarp ate dinner, and then Polycarp washed his dishes, and then Polycarp went to bed, and then Polycarp had his 1st birthday, and then his 2nd birthday, and then his 3rd birthday, all the way until he turned age 30. And when he was 30 years old, something happened. Polycarp heard about Jesus, and Polycarp decided to follow Jesus, even if it would cost him his life.
I'm going to be a Christian.
Polycarp later met the Apostle John, who was Jesus' disciple. The Apostle John had met Jesus face to face during his time on earth. Through the Apostle John, Polycarp learned more about Jesus. As time went on, Polycarp spent more and more time listening to the Apostle John teach about Jesus. In fact, Polycarp became one of John's disciples. However, being a Christian in the first century was very difficult. Many people did not like Christians. Some even wanted to kill Christians. It so happened that Rome was a world power during that time, and the place where Polycarp lived was controlled by Rome. Okay, guys, go. They're going to pray first. You have to go right now.
Let's pray.
Open up! It's the Roman soldiers!
Run! Hide!
Hey, what are you doing?
I was just getting ready to bake bread for the king. What is it, officer?
You're not one of those Christians, are you?
No, of course not.
Look, there's people! I knew it! They're coming with us! You're under arrest!
What are we doing?
Since Polycarp was very, very young, the country of Rome hated Christians, and the Romans had been persecuting the Christians. Sometimes they would even take the Christians that they had imprisoned, and they would drag them out into the center of the arena, and then they would take their whips and whip them.
Hey, get down! Whip!
The soldiers whipped the Christians because they followed Jesus. But even then, the Christians would still follow Jesus, and they would not recant. They would not leave their faith.
Take my invisible whip!
They would always be
60.
bold to suffer for
61.
Christ.
42.
Polycarp, just like the Apostle John, stood up for the truth. Polycarp was Jesus' disciple, and Polycarp
me your
proclaimed
money.
Jesus'
Wait, hold on.
teaching to everyone. Polycarp preached against the pagan teachings of the Romans. Of course, the Romans did not like him, and after a while of beating, the Romans would drag the Christians back into prison.
Get back in!
Jamie, back again. Because of Polycarp's faithful devotion to Jesus through preaching the gospel, Polycarp became a leader of the early church. Polycarp's official title was the Bishop of Smyrna. As a leader of the early church, Polycarp led the Christians in the truth. Even though Polycarp knew a lot about God, Polycarp was never proud about his knowledge. In fact, Polycarp recognized that God gave him everything that he knew, so Polycarp actually had nothing to be proud about. When Polycarp spoke the truth, he spoke with kindness, and he also spoke with humility and authority. Polycarp acknowledged his dependence on God for his knowledge and for knowing what is true. Polycarp often wrote letters to the churches under his care. Those letters showed his humility, his sincerity, and his boldness. Polycarp often wrote letters such as,
Fellow brothers of Philippi, I implore you I am uneducated, unprepossessed, and direct. Without humility, I implore you to not follow the ways of this world, nor the ways of the Romans. Grace to be you, Polycarp.
Polycarp acknowledged his total dependence on the Lord. During that time in Rome, for public entertainment, the Romans would put Christians into arenas with wild beasts to see them fight, and they would burn them at the stake. The people of Rome wanted the elderly Polycarp at the stake.
Burn Polycarp! Burn Polycarp to the stake! Burn Polycarp to the stake!
We hate Christians!
Burn Polycarp!
The Roman soldiers soon went to arrest Polycarp, but before they did, one of Polycarp's friends went to talk to Polycarp.
Why didn't you run away when you had the chance to a nearby country?
I have the vision to stay. I will trust God whether it costs my life. God knows what's the best for me.
Okay, pause. What I will did Polycarp demonstrate in this story? Raise your hand if you know. Yes. Humility, that's right. Polycarp acknowledged his total dependence on the Lord, and he depended on the Lord for his life. Polycarp also didn't think more highly than he ought. Polycarp was humble when he didn't run. He listened to the Lord and stayed. He didn't run away because he wanted to save his life. Polycarp did not think that his life was worth more than following Jesus. He knew that the Lord is powerful and that following the Lord is worth it all. Later, when Polycarp was in prison, one of the guards went in to check on Polycarp.
Can you prepare me a meal and one uninterrupted hour to pray?
We will give you 2.
At the stake, the magistrate tried to persuade Polycarp to renounce his faith in Christ. The magistrate told Polycarp that if you choose to not be a Christian again, you will not be killed. In fact, you will get a good job and you will get $1,000. Polycarp would have been able to live his life pain-free in luxury if he did not follow Christ. However, even though the magistrate's offer was very tempting, Polycarp refused the offer. Polycarp said to the magistrate,
After 86 years of serving Christ, I could not curse the king who had saved me.
The executioners prepared to burn Polycarp at the stake. Polycarp was about to die an excruciating, painful death. Yet even then, Polycarp did not complain. Polycarp did not grumble. Polycarp was about to die, but he didn't blame God. Polycarp didn't even get angry at his executioners. Instead, Polycarp was grateful. Polycarp was thankful to God, and he was content because he was going to heaven. Okay, one more pause. What humility I will is Polycarp showing here? Raise your hand if you know. Polycarp didn't grumble and he didn't complain. What I will is he showing here? Yes, Olivia. Yes, and the I will is I will not grumble or complain. Good job. The executioners tied Polycarp to a stake. And then they lit the stake on fire. Miraculously, the flames made an arc around his body and did not burn him.
Oh my, is this real?
How is he alive?
What's happening?
Still, the executioners were prepared to kill Polycarp. Polycarp was killed with a sword and became an early church martyr. Before Polycarp died, Polycarp thanked God with this prayer.
I bless you, Father, for this hour of the martyrs. I may share the cup of Christ.
And then Polycarp died and he gave up his life for Christ. Polycarp actually could have lived a very long life. When he died, he was 86 years old. But he could have lived to his 90s and maybe even to his 100s. But he chose to give up his life for Christ. He demonstrated
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm cheating now.
Well, that was fun.
awesome. Do the Baba characters...
I want to go first. Here. Here, then he's gonna win. But if I do here, He's also going to win. No. I did this. I win.
Hey, that's cheating.
That's not cheating. You cheated first.
You literally took my circle.
No, let's just play again.
Sorry, what? Lemuel, thank you.
No. I did this. I win again.
How does that even work? How did you not see that I was going to win there? Come on, you're still cheating.
No, you cheated. You're just too bad at this.
Hey guys, what's going on? Playing together?
No,
Did you
not
guys
really.
learn about humility at Shine Character Camp?
We were busy.
You were busy and you didn't go to Shine?
Yeah.
Is that good? No. You know, like, we have a bunch of friends here, and even though they're busy, they're still coming to Shine. They had a really fun time watching someone called Bonhoeffer and Bubble. Oh, I guess that's you guys. Maybe that's why you didn't go to Shine. But anyway, our friends here learned about this character quality called humility that I think you guys would all benefit from. Can we all remind them what humility is? Ready? Humility is giving up my rights and expectations to God to serve those around me. Awesome. I think you guys should probably learn that. Can you all, actually, I have a story that I would like to tell you guys. And it is about a man named Polycarp who demonstrated humility. Polycarp was a man who lived in the 1st century AD. Polycarp lived a very normal life. First, Polycarp was born, and then his parents took care of him. And then each day he would wake up, and then he would brush his teeth, and then drink some water, and then he would eat breakfast. And then he would go and wash his dishes. And then he would go and work on whatever he needed to do during the day. And then he would go and eat lunch. And then he would wash his dishes one more time. And then he would finish working for the afternoon, and then he would eat dinner. And then afterwards, he did some evening stuff, and then he would fall asleep. And he would wake up the next day and do it one more time. And he did it from the time he was 1 till when he was 2 years old, till he was 3 years old, till he was 4 years old, all the way until he was age 30. And then he was still going to do it, but then all of a sudden something happened. Polycarp became a Christian, and he decided to follow Jesus.
I'm going to be a Christian.
When Polycarp followed Jesus, his life turned upside down. He gave up his life completely to Jesus. Polycarp met the Apostle John. John, who was the apostle of Jesus. John knew Jesus face to face when Jesus was on earth. Through the Apostle John, Polycarp learned more about Jesus. As time went on, Polycarp spent more and more time listening to the Apostle John teach about Jesus. In fact, Polycarp became one of Jesus' disciples. However, being a Christian in the 1st century was not easy. Many people were opposed to Christianity. Some even wanted to kill Jesus' followers. The place that especially hated Christians was Rome's. It so happened that Rome was a world power during that time, which meant that Rome controlled basically everywhere. So everywhere was hostile to Christianity. And guess what? Polycarp happened to live in a place that was controlled by Rome.
Let's pray.
Open up! It's the Roman soldiers! Go, quick, hide! Hey, what are you doing?
I was just getting ready to make bread for the king. What is it, officer?
Hey, are you one of those Christians?
No, of course not. You want a bread?
I knew it! They're coming with us.
No! Get
Get over here. No. I was just making friends.
You guys are going right back. You guys are going right back out, okay? You're going back out right now. Yeah. Not you. All of them, and they're going to get beaten. Okay. Since Polycarp was very young, the Romans had been persecuting the Christians. Sometimes the Romans would take the prisoners that they had taken into prison, and they would drag them out and beat them with whips so that they would no longer believe in Jesus.
Sit down. It's my invisible whip.
While they beat them, the Romans would tell the Christians to sit. They would say, "Don't believe in Jesus, and we'll stop whipping you."
700. 74. Whip. 75. Whip.
Still, the Christians demonstrated boldness, and they did not. They always kept on believing in Jesus.
No.
After a while of beating the Christians, the soldiers would take the Christians back into the prison cell.
Come on, let's go.
Polycarp, out. Yeah. Just like the Apostle of John, Polycarp stood up for the truth. Polycarp was Jesus' disciple, and Polycarp proclaimed Jesus' teachings to everyone, even to the Romans. Polycarp preached against the pagan teachings of the Romans. And Polycarp would say, "Jesus is the king."
Jesus is the king.
The Romans did not like it when Polycarp said Jesus was the king. They believed that only Caesar was king. Because of Polycarp's faithful devotion to Jesus through preaching the gospel, Polycarp became a leader of the early church. Polycarp's official title was the Bishop of Smyrna. As a leader of the early church, Polycarp led the Christians in the truth. Even though Polycarp had a lot of knowledge about God, he was never proud about it. Polycarp recognized that God gave him everything that he knew, so Polycarp really didn't have anything to be proud about. When Polycarp spoke the truth, he acknowledged his total dependence on God and spoke with authority and humility. Polycarp's letter to the Christians under his care showed his humility, his sincerity, and his boldness. Polycarp often wrote letters such as,
Fellow brothers of Philippi, I am uneducated, unpretentious, and direct. Without humility, I implore you to follow not the ways of this world, but to seek the truth. Do not follow the ways of this world, nor follow the ways of the Romans. Grace to be you, Polycarp.
Often for public entertainment, the Romans put Christians into arenas with wild beasts to see them fight, and then they would take the Christians and burn them at the stake. The people of Rome wanted the elderly Polycarp at the stake.
Burn Polycarp at the stake! Burn him!
Burn him!
Burn him! Burn him! Burn him! Burn him!
The soldiers came and arrested Polycarp.
Polycarp! Where are you going? Let's go.
The soldiers later put Polycarp into prison. When Polycarp was in prison, one of Polycarp's friends came and visited Polycarp.
Why didn't you run away when you had a chance?
I had the vision to stay. What God has told me to do, I will do it, whether it costs my life. God knows what's the best for me, and I will trust him.
Polycarp demonstrated the idol that he will not think more highly of himself than he ought. He knew that God's plans were higher than his plans, and God knew things that Polycarp did not know about. So Polycarp trusted in God, and he believed that whatever God decided and whatever God made would happen was be for the best. Soon, when Polycarp was in prison, one of the guards came in to check on Polycarp.
Can you prepare me a meal and 1 uninterrupted hour to pray?
Sure, we'll give you 2 hours.
God, what should I do? I do not want to die here, but if it is your will, I will die here. You know what's the best for me, and you have done everything for me. I will trust you, God.
Polycarp, when he was at the stake, the magistrate tried to persuade Polycarp to renounce his faith in Christ. The magistrate was the judge. He told Polycarp that if Polycarp decided that he would not be a Christian, and if he would not preach the gospel, and if he would not say Jesus is king, then the magistrate would let Polycarp go free. Polycarp would not die.
Polycarp would be able to live a happy life. Even though this offer was very tempting, and no one wants to die, especially such a painful death, Polycarp refused the magistrate's offer. Polycarp replied to the magistrate that,
After 86 years of serving Christ, I could not curse the king who had saved me.
The executioners then prepared to burn Polycarp at the stake. Polycarp was about to die an excruciating, painful death. Yet even then, Polycarp did not complain. Polycarp did not grumble. Polycarp did not blame God. Polycarp didn't even get angry at his killers. Instead, Polycarp prayed thanksgivings to God. He was content because he was going to heaven. Polycarp demonstrated the humility I will, that he would not grumble or complain. The executioners tied Polycarp to a stake. And then they set the stake on fire. To everyone's amazement, miraculously the flames made an arc around his body and did not burn him.
Whoa! What's happening?
Is this real?
How?
What is happening?
How did this happen?
Polycarp prayed a prayer of thanksgiving to God.
I bless you, Father, for giving me this hour and giving me the cup of Christ.
Polycarp, even when he was about to die, thanked God. And he was sincerely grateful that he had an opportunity to share in Christ's sufferings. Polycarp knew that Jesus died on the cross for Polycarp, and Polycarp thought it was his privilege to die for Christ. Then a Roman soldier, because the executioners were still determined to Polycarp, took a sword and killed Polycarp with his sword. Polycarp became a martyr. Polycarp could have lived a very long life. When Polycarp died, he was 86 years old, and he could have lived to age 90 and maybe even age 100. If he decided to take the magistrate's offer and renounce Christ, that means to say, I'm not going to be a Christian anymore, and I'm not going to preach Jesus' name anymore, then he would have lived a long time. But Polycarp chose to give up his life in order to live for Jesus. Polycarp stood alone for what was right, even though it cost him his life.